So I will put some trees here, let those be known that they show, and it reminds me to have something going on here. I don't need to be terribly careful with them. I teach watercolor, and my students, a lot of them take me because they want to get loose. They can paint and draw realistically, but they have trouble when they have to let go and be a little more sketchy. So it's a difficult thing when you're used to being really tight to let go and let things be a little on the loose side. However, we do exercises and things, and this is kind of one of them, is to draw without getting too careful. So I want the ocean to show through. Okay, so this tree is coming into the ocean a little bit. So I'll put that like that. The shape of the tree is critical. If you don't like the tree as it is, nobody's telling you you have to keep it like that. So feel free always to change the tree to a shape you like. Make it more interesting. So here's some tree trunks. I know where those are going to be. So I'm allowing plenty of space. This line, if you can see that, it's kind of light, is going to be the edge of the ocean. And so I want these trees to come down and let the blue show behind it. I love this pencil. I was really glad when I got it. I lost it, thought I lost it, bought another one, and then found the first one. So now I have two. I'm even happier. So the tricky part today is probably going to be making these waves look a little more dynamic than they are right now. So that's something I'm going to have to kind of consider how I'm going to do that. I have the advantage. I've actually been out in the water here many times. So the waves tend to wrap around this point, coming this way. And so I'm just going to give me some lines here, how these waves are going to wrap. It's funny to me that I'm drawing waves in the ocean and surfers and things. When I was in high school, I used to doodle, and I do little waves and surfers. Now I'm doing it for real. It's interesting to me. So this is going to be a hopefully much more powerful feeling of surf here. There's a cliff here, and there's a beach back here. We can't see the beach. You can kind of see the shadow that the cliff is casting. What I want is just the feeling that these waves are coming in and they're strong. In reality, this place never does get to be big waves, much. Only in a storm in the winter, maybe. Most waves here are only like 6 feet tall. So there's a kind of a proportion. How big is the wave in relation to the cliff, in relation to the houses? And they're just things you sort of intuitively keep in mind. I don't measure and I don't do anything like that. But in my mind, I am well aware these areas have to stay white to a certain degree. I want them bigger and more impactful, but I can't make it look like a tidal wave is hitting. So I have to be careful.